Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Once again, this is yours truly. We will be watching one of the Gigguk'S video today titled Frieren Changed Me for the Better. What is this that Gigguk'S has been saying Frieren changed him for the better? Is Frieren good? What he thinks about Frieren right now with the latest episode? And does this Gigguk actually reading the manga? And to be honest, I want to know if there will be any bad takes Gigguk will say in this video, and I want to know what it is. If there will be any bad takes, you know what I mean? If there will be all good takes, well, we don't have to, to talk about that. If there will be no any bad takes, no bad takes, you know what I mean? But dude, Frieren, personally, I like Frieren. I love Frieren, to be honest. And hopefully Frieren will continue the episode. Unfortunately, there will be there will be 25 episodes. I don't know, man. Totally forgot, dude. But Frieren is not what they call this? Frieren is not for a lifetime. So if you want to read the manga, then you can read the manga. For me personally, I never read the manga. So yeah, let's just start this video, dude.
Time.
Hey you, yes you, watching this. Before we continue craving more anime and chill games content, join me live nearly every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/BobbyFoes and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/BobbyFoes. Both links are in the description, plus subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime related content. Don't miss out, hit the subscribe right now. Subscribe, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, subscribe.
Is a precious commodity that every one of us takes for granted. Time is something we never truly appreciate until it's already gone. Time is
really important. Time is gold, to be honest, dude. We only have 24 hours a day, and there's so much thing I wanna do, so much things you need to do in one day, and there's so much deadline you need to do, especially if you are in work, especially if you are in school, dude. And dude, and that's how works time is. So that's time, you should cherish it. You should make sure you manage your time as much as possible, dude, because time is gold. Time is really important, especially for a human being that usually lives just around 7 years, 6 years. I know it is really long years, still long years, especially if you are actually just a teenager, you're just in your 20s, but still, dude, we do not know when we will be dead. Everyone will be dead, for sure. So let's just see you in the finish line, I guess. You know what I mean? But dude, we need to cherish what we have right now. We need to cherish what time we have right now.
Cheesy way to start off this video, I'm sorry.
Super cheesy, dude. And that is also really cheesy for me to say so much thing about time, dude. And sorry, I'm kind of corny.
I know like 10% of you are on the toilet right now just looking for a way to pass time while you poop.
I mean, how do you know that? How do you know that? I mean, okay, cool.
And another 20.
Is there any CCTV here? Can I turn? Let me just check, dude. Let me just check. Just hold on. I don't think so. Okay, let's go. Let's continue the video.
Percent of you were probably having lunch when I said that line. Frieren is one of the most popular anime currently airing and is on most people's shortlist for one of the best shows that started airing last year.
I wanna be honest. I think Frieren become more popular because of their animation, especially in their action scenes. Frieren doesn't even. Yeah, I understand. Some people might know Frieren because of her purse fart, where it's really good. It is just the ending of any story, the best ending of the story, and then there will be some questions, what is after the ending of the story? And then this is a story about elf that doesn't even care about time, because elves just almost immortal in this world, almost, because they live just 1,000 years old, you know what I mean? But still, dude, it booms out. I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, I feel that it is just been more popular because of the good action animation. I don't know how to say it, dude. It is just for action, dude. And especially the kill one, when they kill the demon, when she killed the demon girl, you know what I mean? That she says, kill yourself, dude. What a badass line, dude. Who will not watch with that line? Who will not watch this anime because of that line, dude? What the heck?
here. The story
Me personally, I watched it since first day. Me personally, I watched it all because of Gigguk. I watched the video of Gigguk long time ago, and I'm kind of interested. And when it was came out, dude, I watched it right away.
of a function.
I never read the manga. I just wait. I don't know if there's a Frieren anime at that time, but I do not have any time to read at that time, so I didn't read. And then eventually there's a Frieren anime, so I wait. I
The
wait.
immortal elf girl who truly regretted the time she didn't cherish with the people she was with and has to come to terms with what the passage of time means for her. And it's this emotional crux that almost every video I've seen talking about the show hones in on.
Even though someone like her possesses more time than any of us will ever come close to having, it can pass her by just as quickly if she's not careful about it.
I mean, true. That is actually true. And then I know she's saying that he's one of the people who actually just, cover Frieren. I know.
Myself maybe included. But as the series has gone on and I've gotten to
That's a
experience
joke.
more of the story, past even what I had initially read in the manga, I really think this just scratches the surface of what Frieren has to offer and the tale it is evolving into. That alone would not have been enough to keep its throne as the top-rated anime of all time for so long.
Dude, this is actually amazing. Literally, genuinely amazing. Dude, imagine Full Metal Alchemist being number 2. What the heck, dude? All the Full Metal Alchemist fans that actually literally, genuinely just rocking up become the first as always, dude. What the heck, dude? And well, eventually Full Metal Alchemist become number 1 again because, it is the fans of Full Metal Alchemist, dude. It is. Me personally, I finished Full Metal Alchemist. It is not that bad. It is just, does it deserve to be number 1? I don't know. Maybe. Me personally, not. Me personally, not, to be honest. But it is good. It is actually good. There's so many episodes on no. There's so many episodes that are so good in Full Metal Alchemist. There's some kind of there was some kind of yeah, I understand that in terms of story there will be some slow down in story, and those slowdowns of Full Metal Alchemist kinda not good to me. But yeah, you know what I mean.
That alone would not have been enough to start its own cultural phenomenon here in Japan. That alone would not have taken one of the most poignant, emotional series to come out in years and had every single aspect of it looted by so many goddamn
Oh my god, dude, stop it, dude. Dude, stop it. You know what? Stop it. Please. But I don't complain. just kidding. You do whatever you do, dude. It is for fun, right? As long as it's for fun and you like it, dude. But yeah, you know what? I get it. I understand it. I'm just joking to stop it, dude. Just continue. Let's go, baby. But yeah, I didn't personally look like I didn't even personally look this, dude. I know that there's so many stuff like this in Frieren, especially in Twitter, but I guess it's good. I guess it's good.
talented fan artists. Jesus Christ!
Very wholesome, by the way. We are very wholesome here, okay? Especially this girl, dude. Yubel. What the heck? Yubel is actually cute, to be honest. Literally and genuinely. So, guys. Oh my goodness, dude. Please, continue this.
I thought this was meant to be an emotional show! That was not a complaint. I don't think I fully did the
And Gigguk actually approves. Let's go.
justice in the video I made 2 years ago, so I wanted to revisit Frieren, because now that the anime is coming to an end, I've seen it evolve from a series with a unique concept and a hard-hitting beginning to an all-around masterclass in the fantasy genre that seems to be doing just about everything. A proper old-school fantasy adventure, lessons that hit deep, emotional moments, romance, the bloody tuning exams. This show is doing.
Dude, actually, to be honest, if there would be an anime that I could compare Frieren, maybe Ranking of Kings is a good fantasy anime that I could actually compare it with. I think, me personally. But the good thing about Frieren is that the subtlety in Frieren is really good. And it actually represents what we are in the present. What do I mean by that? It feels like it is real. Those moments, especially the moments when there is some kind of slowdown, especially when they are actually just adventuring, just having some good moments, you know what I mean? It feels like real. It feels like that could probably happen in real life. those interaction between the characters is really good, and that could probably happen in real life. And dude, did I ever say that I ship Stark and Friend? Dude, their romance actually escalated so much, dude. And the romance is actually not a romance where in some anime that it's kind of forced. You feel kind of forced that, oh dude, especially in the shonen manga, there are so many romance in shonen manga that it is literally and genuinely feel like it is a force, to the point that, yeah, I guess they are actually into each other, but this dude, they start like, oh, I don't like you, oh shit, what is this dude, is he's actually good. Friend feels like that, and then and every now and then it feels like the emotions that Friend feelings for Stark is gradually increasing to the point that she is liking him more and more and more, the more she understand what kind of person is Stark is, which is really good. And that is actually normal, that is actually literally and genuinely normal, that is happening in the real world. It is not like you see the guy, you see the girl, you are immediately in love with. No, that is what you call lust. That is what you call just a fake. I don't want to say fake love. I understand there's so many people says that, oh, love at first sight, etc., etc. But dude, what did you love to that particular person if you didn't even know that particular person in the first place? Is that in his or her appearance? If that's the case, that might be kind of lost, you know what I mean? That it can, you are just attracted to his or her appearance, and I would not call that love. I would call that just kind of like. And but here in Frieren, if you go from start to finish, dude, what the heck, dude, dude, Fern, the emotions with the Stark is really good. It is very natural. You start with that, I don't like you, I don't know you, you know what I mean, and then eventually you will just she just like him and understand him, and then eventually when they dance, you will see, dude, that she has a crush on Stark. 100%. They actually know each other. They actually, could be if have feelings to each other. And there's so many subtle things in Frieren wherein you will see that they are actually supporting in each other, and it doesn't even explain it. It's just, I love those things, dude. The part wherein there's no dialogue and there's just motions between them, they're just explaining. It is show and tell. I like that particular of Frieren. They just show and tell. It feels like we are living with them. It feels like it is real and it could happen in real life.
Tying it all back to that one thing, time. Because it is time to talk about today's sponsor, X***, which is...
I mean, dude, I super love this sponsor, dude. I love this sponsor. Unfortunately, I'm not sponsored, so I will not play this, dude. Unfortunately, but I love your sponsor.
Coming
dude.
into the Frieren anime, I already knew how hard the beginning episodes were going to hit from my experience with the manga. It gave us an interesting perspective of how time moves through the eyes of a long life being and hit like a truck looking for its next isekai protagonist. But the big...
Yeah, there is so much in Frieren, it is just my first time thinking like, oh, you're right, that there is different perspective from an elf perspective and a human perspective in terms of time. And I really like that that kind of story that Frieren explained it to us, and they actually explained it to us in a kind of show and tell mechanism, or like they actually explained it to us in a way that we could actually be invested in the story itself. And it is just, to be honest, it's my first time thinking like, yeah, that as an elf, you just think time is just, yeah, it is what it is, baby. I'll just take my time here. 50 years, that's a short time, baby. That's okay. And when it is human time, you know what I mean? Oh my god, 50 years, that is a very long time, because we know personally that human time is actually very short because we just live short, super live short.
Humongous Frieren burger-sized question mark was, where do we go from here? Having the
Where do you go from here? Let me know in the comments below, dude. Let me know in the comments below. Dude, in every shonen manga, not only the shonen actually, in every story, there will be always a goal. That's what I'm thinking, dude. There will always a goal. And Frieren, if I think about it, is there any goal in Frieren? And their goal is actually just going, traces all the places that they've done, they go, and then go to the demon lord, something like that. You know what I mean? The demon lord or place or something like that. I don't know. I totally forgot that. I'm dumb, dude. Anyways, my point is they have goal, but it's not that goal that you need to go there. It is not like One Piece. You know what I mean? Their goal is to be king of the fire rates, dude. His goal is to be king of the fire rates, and that's why there's so many adventure, so many things that happens, and then yeah, I know that Luffy is not yet the king of the fire, but still, his goal is just he's just pushing more forward, fighting and push more on the story itself until he becomes the king of the forest. Naruto who wants to be Hokage. He becomes a Hokage. He pushes himself until he becomes Hokage. But here I couldn't feel wherein the story pushes it to the point that they needed to go fast to that point that they needed to go right now. They just take their time. They take your time. They just being such as what do you call this? They take their time and they just didn't even be they do not want it to end it quickly. You know what the right word is? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Am I dumb? Am I correct? Or is it other way around? It is not about the destination, it's about the journey. This Frieren is, I think that is the best word that we could actually say about it. And then yeah,
the story starts at the end of another story is a cool idea, but how do you make that interesting in the long run? I've seen plenty of series that have presented this really cool concept, said what it needed to in the opening episodes, and then failed to capture the emotional peak we saw at the beginning, which
I would say it. I don't know if I'm the only one thinks about it. Oshinoko episode 1. Oshinoko episode 1 is a banger. Yeah, I get it. Oshinoko episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, man. It flops down right away. Super down. Yeah, I get it that it becomes the number 1 of in my anime list at one point. And I get it. It has a good run episode 1. But after episode 2, 3, 4, the person who is talking about Oshinoko flops down. Dude, today many people talks about what is happening in the current manga because it is incest. I understand. Yeah, I understand. I know because I read Twitter, to be honest. I don't know, man. It's so much spoiler in Twitter that you will not escape it for sure. 100%. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. It looks like the author says that incest wins. But dude, it is the authors, want to take it. That is what the author wants the root to take it. I don't really care, to be honest. As long as the story is good, I would be emotionally invested and everything like that. I don't really care if that's the author to be wants. But yeah, one good example is that episode 1 good, free Oshinoko, but after episode 2 and 3, it's just I don't know.
Which caused me
man.
to make sweeping statements like, I don't think it's the best show of all time. No.
Dude, what is this dude yapping about? What is this dude yapping about in trash days? Yeah, I don't think it's the best good either, but still, dude, it is the better anime that I've seen so far. To be honest, yeah, I know Vinland Saga Attack on Titan is one of the peak, I would say, in terms of storytelling, but dude, Frieren, dude, it's, I think I could say it's one of the top, dude. The way Frieren actually delivers a story, it feels like we could relate to it because there are so many things that it could probably happen in real life because of the characters. The characters actually brought them. The characters are really good. The interaction between them is really good, dude. And you may probably see some of the attitude, some of the these characters in real world, and you would say, "Oh, I see." And if you actually just hang up with them, it is actually good. It is actually happy.
I don't even think it's the best show of the year.
Oh my
I would argue
God.
that it might not even be the best show of the season.
my
And long-term views,
Dude, me personally, aside from gushing magical girl, gushing magical girl is actually good. And this season, actually, Frieren is one of the best season to anime season, to be
of this
honest.
channel will know that I am never wrong, except when I am absolutely wrong.
You
let's break
are
down just
wrong.
how wrong I was. Frieren's opening was so strong that it had the Vinland Saga effect on me, where the
I agree. I think it is just the first episode of Frieren is, oh, it's a prologue? Question mark? What the heck, dude?
prologue was so good in its own
It is
bubble, I
good.
forgot that was what it was meant to be. A prologue. A story that gives us the introductory baseline for the real oversized meat plate of the story to come. What the fuck is up with all these characters eating comically large portions of food? But the question remains, where do you take a story that takes place in a world where the main story has already ended? There's this one masterclass where Aaron Sorkin, the writer of A Few Good Men, Social Network, West Wing, talks about
intention and obstacle.
Oh, that's interesting. Intention on obstacles. Interesting. Intention is like a goal, right? And though before you go to those goals, there are so many obstacles. I get
characters
it.
need an intention,
Yeah.
a goal they have to achieve that can't just be
Yeah.
a small want, but a strong need.
We know it, guys, right? We know this kind of storytelling, right? I know it. You know it, dude. You are the best, guys. You are watching this, and I know you are smarter than me. I'm dumb, I know, but yeah,
We need to defeat the demon lord or the world will end. I need to invent the nuclear bomb or the Soviets will do it first and the world will end.
I need to gush all the magical girls or the world will end. I need to see some of the Yuri sexy or the world will end. I need to reach 100 girlfriends, 100 girls in the world or the world will end. That's the good code of life, baby.
I need to find a girlfriend
Oh, here we are.
before the year ends or I won't have anyone to go to prom with. And the world will end. The stronger the need for this intention, the better. And to counteract that, and the world will end. The stronger the need for this
I need to end her life in episode 3 or the world will end. Just kidding.
intention, the better.
You know, if you watch this anime, dude, you know it. I know it. Everyone knows it, dude.
And to counteract that, you
Oh my
have the
goodness.
obstacle, the thing that prevents the character from achieving what they need to. An impossibly powerful final villain, a time limit to build something that's never been built before, a man that has infinitely negative riz. The harder that obstacle is to overcome, the more compelling that journey will be. Break down
Yeah.
a lot of TV series and movies to its
Yeah.
basic core components and you'll probably see this framework in action. Watching Frieren made me realize
There are different kinds of obstacles that actually results in a good way, dude. Hey, you motherfucker! Just kidding, okay? Just kidding. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave like and comment below. You motherfucker rats! Just kidding. Your support means everything to me. Just I wanna let you know your support is actually, I mean, means to me a lot. Now back to the video. And in a story, as far as I know, based on my anime experience, even though I just watch, some enough anime, dude, that I think I could say something about anime itself. But yeah, the point is, what is the point? I totally forgot the point. What the heck, dude? Totally forgot the point. Anyways, I just continue the
that
video.
barely any of this
I want to say something, but I totally forgot it. I'm dumb, dude.
Place
What
of her
the heck?
journey. She has a vague intention, retracing her old steps to reach this mythical place that may or may not exist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a very vague goal. Very vague. That okay, we just trace this and go to the Demon Lord and something like that. And by the way, we are not actually not actually need to go there immediately. We don't need to go there immediately. We just take our time, you know what I mean, and have some kind of a good relationship to each other and some good character building, character development to each other, and know each other, and then have a peaceful life, a journey. I don't know how many years will it take us to go there to that point. But dude, I have 1,000 years here. You 70 years. I think we need to take that time. You know what I mean? I think we need to take that time. 70 years. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's a very short time. Don't you worry, Fern. You will go there to where we are going now at 70 years. That's okay. We will just think that it is all about the journey, not the destination, right? Just kidding. Just kidding. But
So
you
she
get
can
the
say
point.
goodbye to her old party, but it's not something she needs to
Yeah,
do.
it's
The
not she
world's not
needs to
going to
do.
end if she doesn't, and she can
True.
still go about
To be honest, the Demon Lord is actually been killed, so there will be no problems. And yeah,
her life if she fails. There are some obstacles. A snowstorm that stops their travel for a month. A qualification she doesn't have in order to pass to a new area. But it's never something you think she can't overcome. And what that means is that instead of obstacles on the journey, you have stops. A lot of stops.
and you will think it is like a filler. 100%. You will think like it is like, oh, another filler from Frieren. No. It is not a filler. Literally and genuinely, it is not a. It is just part of the story, and wherein you need to. I don't know. It's a need, but you want to actually. To be honest, I want to watch it because I feel connected. I don't know, man. It's refreshing. It is literally and genuinely refreshing. I think that's the right word when watching those stops. And oh, they actually some good kind of interaction. Etc. Oh, they done it. They do this. You know what I mean? And it gives me some kind of smile because you will see, especially on the stops that they've done. There are so many scenes here that doesn't even have any dialogue. It gives us some kind of good animation of the scenery, good animation of their interactions to each other, and it makes me smile, especially if there will be some interaction of Stark and Fern. Oh my goodness, dude, that is very sweet and cute. And then there's some interaction between the characters, dude, especially with Frieren. Oh my goodness, dude, that is very refreshing, dude. And I like those things that it is just show us the thing, show us the scene, and then it tells everything. It actually tells everything, even though there is no dialogue in it.
It's not even a journey anymore, it's a fucking London bus route. If you've ever watched a show and felt like the pacing was off, or what you're watching feels like, for lack of a better term, filler, most of the time it's probably because the series has spent too much time on a detour that deals with a certain obstacle or something and not progressing towards that final intentional goal. But by admitting any goal that feels immediately urgent, Frieren makes it all about those detours. Some episodes can feel like they can take an hour.
Look at this, dude. That is very sweet and cool. Frieren could, Fern could actually fly, to be honest, but Stark actually helped her, and that is actually sweet.
And some feel like
There's no dialogue on that. It just present us as is, and then let the viewers tell what is this. And Frieren actually thinks their viewer is actually smart, really smart, to know what is happening on their anime. They do not need to tell every details that they actually doing. And I love that, dude. I love that. I don't want my medium, my games, my anime, my entertainment tells me what to do or what is this that I'm literally seeing it on my screen. Literally and genuinely. And I love that kind of thing in Frieren, dude.
it can take 5 minutes, and I mean this in the best of
I
ways.
feel smart, even though I'm not. Just kidding.
Because it always engages you in a different way. You never question whether you're spending too much or too little time in a certain place or a certain side story, and it allows you to just get fully absorbed in the moment. And it's in the moment.
That is the right term. It allows me to fully absorb in the moment. What the heck? That is a good term. That is a good right term, dude.
Moment. that the show wants to keep you. This show is all about living in the present, appreciating the time as it is now instead of regretting the past or being blinded by the future. And what
Dude, that is a correct. I don't really know English terms, to be honest, and I want to learn English. If you could tell, my English is actually not my native language. My native language is Filipino. I'm from the Philippines, by the way. And the way Gigguk actually say it is actually, I think it is very fitting to the story, and I like it. You are living in the moment, you're living in the present, and that too. I want to share with you that that is one of my philosophy. To be honest, you need to live to the present, and you need to live to the present, or else you will just be, you will be shackles in the. She will be shackles in the past, or you just be more, you will have more anxiety if you think about the future. You know what I mean? If you didn't even move on with your past, it will grip you, it will shackles you, it will torment you more if you will not move on. And if you actually thinking of the future, it will give you anxiety, it will give you anxiousness, dude. Oh my god. You just need to do is live in the present, and whatever happens in the present, it will be the architect of your future. It will give you some kind of building blocks, skeleton. You know what I mean? It will provide you some kind of good foundation for your future. If you want a good future, then do it at the present, not think on what will be happening in the future, but think what you will do now for a better future.
What drives this message home
That's
so
what I'm saying,
strongly
dude.
is the characters. Frieren's whole spiel is that she's this long-living elf that doesn't really care about what's going on, because whatever happens will have a minuscule effect on her overall life. But strip that all away and you just have a girl that is disconnected from the world around her. The way she acts is reminiscent to the character trope I probably despise the most in anime.
What is it?
The kudere. You've seen the ones.
Dude, Frieren actually is not of kudere, to be honest. She has emotions. We feel it, we know it, we see it. She laughs, she cries, she be sad. She's been trapped to several mimic. But dude, she has emotions. I don't know, man.
Characters that talk like
I understand that at the first part that she is kind of kudere, because the thing is that I think Frieren just lacks of social interaction, and when she has social interaction with what I call this, with Himmel and the other gang, she knows how to communicate to others. You know what I mean? She changed, and especially now that she has with Fern.
Hello.
She changed.
What are feelings? These are confusing to me because I have the personality of wet cement. I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that can relate in some way of having a calm personality that gets perceived as being stoic, but all too often, instead of feeling like a human, these characters feel like an android devoid of all emotions. Fuck, a lot of kuderes are literally androids devoid of all emotions. And as someone who's introverted and is perceived by a lot of my friends as someone who stays calm.
Wait, so...
What? What? Most of the time, there is nothing I can attach to with these characters. The difference with Frieren is that she clearly has emotions. She gets happy, annoyed, sad, and regretful in her own way.
Good.
She's not emotionless, she's just emotionally distant, which makes absolute sense.
Yeah, I guess that's the right term. Emotional distant. Yeah, true. And if she finds it to her companions.
The lifespan she has. It's not about her learning what emotions are and feeling things for the first time. It's about her learning why it's important to value those moments when you do, and being more mindful about the emotions the people around you have. And you don't need to be some immortal elf god to be able to relate.
True. 100%. Even a normal human being in the real life could understand that, dude.
To that. One of the early scenes that really hit me was when Frieren had a flashback of a party devastated they'd missed this sunrise, and she's like, why the hell do you all care? It's just a bloody sunrise. But then Decades later, she has the opportunity to experience that same sunrise with Fern, who miraculously somehow was able to drag her out of bed to see what all the hubbub was about.
And the thing here is that she actually thinks, it's just a normal sunrise. But, dude, she smiles. It feels good. Even though it's just a normal sunrise that we actually see every day, it really feels good when someone you know, actually together with you, looking at the sunrise. You know what I mean? It feels different. I don't know why, but it literally genuinely feels different.
It's beautiful. And Frieren's still like, yeah, it's just a fucking sunrise, isn't it? But then she finds herself enjoying the experience.
Yeah.
Not because she suddenly got some newfound appreciation of this sunrise, but because she got to share the moment with the people around her.
That's the thing, because she gets to share the moment itself, dude. Yeah, I think that's the right term. Oh my goodness, I'm learning. Did you actually... Dude, I want to know if you are actually learning right now as well, dude. Those are the right terms.
That dude.
I guess.
And, God damn, if this isn't so real. The amount of times I've gone and done something I never would have myself because I've had some mates fucking drag me out when I'd rather be doing nothing but staying inside playing some dumbass video games. And then it turns out that it's these moments that we still talk about and remember fondly when we hang out. Hey, remember that time when we decided to go camping and there was a thunderstorm and it was wet and everyone was fucking miserable, and then Russell ripped the fattest fucking fart of his life that overpowered the sound of the thunder, and I swear to God reverberated the entire bloody tent? That was some cool memory shit right there. But beyond Frieren, you also have...
Yeah, I guess so. There are so many... I would say that it is actually memory highlights. Memory highlights of your journey. And it is actually good to hang out with others because it feels... I don't know, man. It feels good. And it is really good to share those things. Especially if you will share it to your loved ones, to the special ones that you love, and that is actually important to you. So what is the lesson here, dude? What is the lesson here? Touch grass, dude. Touch grass. Please touch grass. It is actually, it is different. It is literally genuinely different feeling, dude. Just touch grass, dude. It is really good to just share something that is important to you, to share it with the others, and it gives you a smile, for sure.
Have Fern and Stark, two people who are not...
It might not actually give you a smile at some point because there will be some kind of problem or issues, but still, it is a memory. And it is a good memory that you will look back from the future. It is a very good memory. It might turn out great or not. That is okay. Because eventually, in the future, we'll look back, oh, it happens that, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? You will just laugh it off, you know what I mean? And it is a very good experience. A very good experience wherein it will give you more experience to the point that you will mature and understand and learn. That's the thing. You will learn something good. And yeah.
Not impossibly old like Frieren is, but still have their own troubles dealing with human emotions for the opposite reason. Because they're the fucking Zoomers of the world.
I mean, Coomer. What the heck? That is Boomer, Zoomers, and Coomers. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness, that is actually pretty accurate.
Or whatever that equivalent is. You can tell they lack emotional maturity in dealing with other people.
Yeah, because they're Zoomers.
For example, instead of communicating her anger and frustrations in a healthy...
She just pouts, is the right term.
Fern just bottles it all up and leaves everyone else to figure out what's bothering her, which she expresses in the most adorable bloody pout face possible. Alright, I'm just saying, if I was there, I'd definitely make the situation 10 times worse, because I just want to look at her puffy little cheeks and go, booga, 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 is someone mad today? Yeah, maybe I'm even less mature than they are. But it's in that process of emotional...
No, Gigguk, I actually understand you. Just don't go below the belt. That's the thing. Just don't go below the belt to the point that it's the boiling point of the girl. Dude, it is very cute, to be honest. Very cute.
That we get one of the best romance subplots I've seen in a very long time. I did not get into this type of show for any kind of romance.
He's talking about the romance,
I expect
dude.
it to have one, as much as the fan was telling me otherwise. And I just want to gush about it when I see romance.
Oh, he's actually wet.
in anime, especially if it's some kind of romance subplot in a wider story. I often feel like it was just an afterthought, and a lot of times can feel really clunky and inorganic. Characters will go about their business for like dozens of episodes with no indication there's any romantic feeling.
Yeah, it feels forced, right, Gigguk?
Sometimes having negative chemistry for the series to suddenly sprinkle in this random scene that the girl realizes she has feelings for the protagonist, and it doesn't seem like that friendship kind of feeling, but the feeling she might just want him to canoodle that poodle, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm sitting there being like, alright, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I feel forced. That's the thing.
Reasons like this that a fan base can have debates and arguments on who they ship with who, what two people they want to end up together. Because in reality, any of these couples could work because the story has not done the groundwork to properly set any of them up.
They're all equally shit.
But they will say, no, it is shonen, dude. It is not a romance anime, so it's okay. No, dude. If you want to insert some kind of romance in your shonen, just do it properly. Have it gradually, you know what I mean? Gradually do it one by one, step by step, and then it will turn out, oh, I have feelings for her. I have feelings for him. I like her. I like this. You know what I mean? It is one by one, step by step. Even though it's not a romance anime, it's still a good storytelling, dude. It will add ups. Super. It will add ups to the story itself and give more value to your story.
But Frieren manages to weave this blossoming relationship into its storyline that feels so natural. Right from the beginning, you can see that there are no mutual feelings.
Yeah,
in
true.
fact, the two struggle with understanding each other while they are adventuring. But as they spend more time together, you can see them slowly but surely start to understand.
And they become closer and closer and closer. And I like that the way they did Frieren do it from episode 1 until today, dude. What the heck,
their
dude?
small quirks, get comfortable around the other person, and most importantly, actually have banter and some chemistry with one another.
True, 100%. I like those kind of things in anime, dude. They actually banter to each other, and it gives me some kind of good feeling between them.
Like everything else it does, the series actually takes its time to lay the crumbs down and let you see their relationship develop, leading to this dance scene that had me screaming like a 15-year-old girl who's about to publish her first Wattpad fanfiction. Through nothing but pure visual storytelling and micro-expressions, you can see the exact moment Fern's view towards Stark shifts from a companion to a crush.
True.
The way her facial expression changes
that.
from nervousness to comfort to
He knows
finally
it. He
happiness.
feels it.
You don't
Gigguk
need 2
actually
pages of
knows it.
internal
Let's
dialogue to
go.
spell out exactly what she was feeling. This is the kind of shit you
It is not just us that feeling it like this, dude. Dude,
only
let's
get to
go.
see conveyed in a live-action film with real actors, and it's executed so goddamn beautifully. No matter what Frieren tries, this show just does not seem to miss. Did I mention how hard the series goes in its action?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said in my previous reactions, dude, in Frieren, dude. You see in my channel, just subscribe for more. Yeah, dude. What the, if Frieren do something action, they do it right. Literally and genuinely, dude. Literally and genuinely, what the heck, dude. It is really good. And the good thing here is about that you see everything. You see everything, dude. What I mean by everything, you see the big picture. You understand what is happening in the action itself, dude. Literally and genuinely.
This is a series that doesn't even need good action. Right now, we're going through a bloody tune-in exam arc, and when that got introduced, I was like, huh. Is that the right vibe to go for here? And yet, even in this action-intensive arc, it never feels like it forgets its identity. Even with all these new characters being added, it feels like they all have something distinctive to say that ties back to the learning experience our party is going through. There is so much more I could talk about. The world building, the magic system, Evan Cole's godly soundtrack, the absolute coldest moment we got to see last year. But what I want to end this on is Himmel, who is aptly named.
Oh, the Jesus Christ of this anime, dude. He wants his name to be known to everyone, and it doesn't matter, dude. If you are, it actually matters. It actually matters when you are dead because everyone will know you. It is just leaving a mark, and it feels like Himmel doesn't even dead. To be honest, literally and genuinely, from episode 1 until now, it feels like Himmel is not even dead, and there's still him because he left so many things in this world wherein even in the story itself, you know, we can still hear or see what he actually done in this part of this area, of this part of the scene, of this part of the story, dude. What the heck, dude? That's how good Himmel is. What the heck is the Jesus Christ of this story, dude? What the heck?
Because he is just him. Even though his character essentially only exists in flashbacks outside of the beginning, you can feel his influence in every action.
Yeah, that's the writer. You can feel the influence. That's the thing. That's the writer. I'm sorry.
Every lesson she learns.
Good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gigguk'S. Let's go.
And I think what makes him such a great character is that he just feels like a dude. Himmel epitomizes what a true hero should be. Not because he saved the world or defeated the demon lord. He's just a guy who tries his best to leave a positive influence wherever he goes. He's the friend we all want, the role model we want to be. He's charming, he's charismatic. He is the embodiment of everything the story tries to remind you of. I don't think it's a coincidence.
He's Jesus Christ. That's what I'm thinking, dude. Period.
This story has hit so hard for so many of us and become the mega hit that it has. This came out in a time when I don't think we've ever been more connected, yet distant to the people around us. We're so overstimulated day to day, constantly being barraged with informations and things you should care about. It sometimes feels like you don't want to care about anything, or at least you're exhausted about doing so. So seeing someone as emotionally distant as Frieren learning to appreciate—
I'm actually literally and genuinely always, you know, thinking of highly of Gigguk on how he actually do his script 100%. I cannot do this with myself. Personally, I cannot compose this kind of you know, how do you call this? Script? Yeah, script, that's the call. Because I cannot even speak in English straight, dude. What the heck? But yeah, he actually chooses the right words, and that is actually good. And I like it.
Understand the people around her is such a powerful reminder of what we—
I can feel that he actually takes his time to do his script 100%, literally and genuinely, and I can understand that.
should be valuing in our own lives. Frieren doesn't preach anything we don't already know. It's about the journey, not the destination. You shouldn't take for granted the time you're given. We've heard these so many times in our lives that they can turn into cliches in our head and forget how true and valuable these lessons are.
Oh my god, I want to rewatch Frieren. If you want to ask to rewatch Frieren, please subscribe and please follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/BobbyFoes. We will be watching Frieren one day, for sure.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, that's the end. Thank you so much, Gigguk. What do you think about this? I mean, me personally, I've just actually presented all the things that I want to say about Frieren. And Frieren is actually yeah, it's a mid. Just kidding. just kidding. So yeah, what about you? Let me know in the comments below, I guess. So yeah, you mother father watching this video, dude. Just kidding. Just kidding. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time here. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for tuning in today's videos. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, don't forget to hit the like button below. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. And if you haven't already, be sure to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and your feedback helps me create even better content, dude. And of course, if you're new here, if you are really new here, consider subscribing to my channel. I have new videos coming up every day that you won't want to miss. Speaking of which, don't go anywhere else yet, and don't go anywhere just yet. By clicking on the video right now in the screen, you will get exclusive access to even more entertainment and interesting videos that you will be interested. Plus, it's a perfect way to stay up to date with all the latest happenings on my channel. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.